Okay, so let's get to it. Let's get a little busy. How about it, folks? We are doing some competition-style chicken today. Doing the chicken breast. Now, the chicken breast is probably one of the harder chickens to do because the chicken breast can dry out very easily. And especially if you don't have the skin on. I'm doing skin off on these today. And I'm doing that because I want to do it lean, versatile, and tasty. So when we do that, we have to marinate it for at least 6 hours, preferably overnight. And what that does is it's almost like putting an injector into it, like they do in competition style. But what I do is I just like to marinate it in bourbon and balsamic chicken breasts. Now these chicken breasts are dried off once we take them out of solitary confinement. In other words, when they're in the marinator, we take them out and we actually dry them off thoroughly. And there's still a lot of bourbon and balsamic on it because it's been marinating in it. But then we get it nice and dry, we pat dry it, and then we put my special spices on, which is just a dry rub. The dry rub will just kind of give it some added infusional tastiness. And then we'll cut these, and I'll show you what we do at the end. We kind of cut them so that it gives them kind of a nice presentation. Because in competition style barbecue, there are 3 factors. You have the taste, the tenderness, and then you have appearance. So in KCBS, Kansas City Barbecue Society, which I am certified, you, as a judge, you have to know what you're looking for. Presentation is important. So with that said, folks, let's go on to our primal sides. Now, as you can see here, I've got some asparagus, and the asparagus is done in a olive oil, a little bit of sea salt, and then I put just a little bit of balsamic on it, and that just gives it a little zip and zap. And I like zip and zap in my asparagus. Now, what we're doing with these mushrooms now, I like to just do good old white mushrooms, but I happen to have a couple of bigger ones left over. These are baby portobellos. So the 2 on the end are baby portobellos, and the 3 in the middle are some extremely large white mushrooms. Now, I like to saute them, and sometimes I saute them, or sometimes I put them on the grill, and I make them like a little meal. So for your vegan and your vegetarian friends, this is a way to do it. Now, what these have inside of them is a little bit of Greek feta cheese. And then what we do is we put on top of that a little bit of olive oil and a little bit, just a kind of a drizzling of maple syrup. And that gives it just a really, really nice kind of contrastial type flavor. So you get a little bit of the sweet with the maple syrup, and you get a little bit of the really nice feta cheese, cheesy flavor. To the Pinot Noir, it's going to go really nicely, so we will make a grill side momentarily. So chops is really... Now we are grill side. What I'm doing is, I'm doing it barbecue style. So we're doing it with some mesquite charcoal with apple chunks. So mesquite and apple on this. As you can see, I've put in a little silver tray to hold all the briquettes and the apple chunks. I'm going to throw this one in right now. But that's how I'm doing it. I'm just doing some chicken, as you can see over here, as I showed you inside, and my vegetables. So there'll be more than enough room for everything that I'm doing. So that's what we're doing. As I was showing you on the close-up here, we've got mesquite charcoal in here. I've also got some apple wood going, so the 2 of them, the mesquite and the apple, just smells amazing together. And what we're about to do is what's called magic. So we got a clean grill surface, that's important. And we don't want it to be too hot because we're going to let it go low and slow, because it is chicken and it is breast, and we want it to be tender, moist, and flavorful. But we're really trying to get lean, versatile, and tasty out of this particular batch. So we're going to go ahead and move these briquettes around just a little bit so they're nice and spread out. Oh yeah, that's beautiful. Break those down a little bit. We're just trying to get rid of the flame. So we're going to go ahead and throw these bad boys on. Listen to the sizzle. Oh yeah. Just magic. Every time, it never fails me. Oh yeah. Oh, that smells good. Especially with that Barbecue Joe dry rub on there. It's amazing. It's beautiful. So we're going to let that go. Throw our mushrooms on over here with very little heat, and at the end we'll turn it up. Okay, there we go. There's the competition style chicken over that mesquite and apple. That is just grilling up nice. This will be on for a total of about 30 minutes. It's been on about 15. Low and slow for sure. A little asparagus going. I'm doing the back ends first, and then we'll do the front ends. Now I left it on a little longer because it's on a low burn. So it's time for this little infamous delish taste. Let's see what we got here. I'm gonna cut into it. Oh, it's so moist. Look at that. Oh man, that's beautiful. Let's see what we got here. Wow, that's amazing. That's so good. There's the mushrooms. Let's see what we got here. I got a stem here. Gotta try that. Those are just about done. We're about 5 minutes away. Koopy, let's see if you like it. Yeah, tell me if you like it. Yeah, that's good stuff, huh? He loves his chicken. Good stuff, huh? Yeah, that's my boy. That's my boy. Marinate often, grill responsibly. Chop, sizzle, grill, eat. Thanks for joining me. Talk to you next time.